I should be live on both of them again. Yep, there I am. I think I could show the video, but I'm gonna completely mute the audio because it's completely copyrighted, but I have to listen to this shit real quick. For real. Huh. My mom and dad. I'm gonna feel alone. The land of calm, not Vietnam. I'm trying to shoot at me. How many years? Motherfucking ass here. Yeah, that shit was good. Alright. Well, I'll be right back, and we're gonna see what fucking video we're going to react to.
Angle changes, something to break the long dead shot. A good way to find dead shots is to watch it in mute, whatever the hell. And he says everything else looks good. So, you know, at least he's not being a dick about it, right?
Yeah,
so this
that's
person
true.
actually sent me both variations of this animation, before and after the changes. And I'm just going to show you exactly how much Nutshell wanted him to change.
Hello, friend. I'm your genie. You have 3 wishes. Go. I wish that every time somebody said, I don't understand, they would shit out a copy of Tony Hawk's Underground 2 on PS2.
That's like weirdly specific. You've thought about this before,
Are you
haven't
going to grant the wish or what?
Fine. Hello,
You
friend.
grant the
I'm your
wish or
genie.
what?
You have 3 wishes. Go.
I wish that every time somebody said, I don't understand, they would shit out a copy of Tony Hawk's Underground Underground 2 on PS2.
That's like weirdly specific. You've thought about this before,
Are you going
haven't
to grant the wish or what?
Fine.
Now, obviously, this isn't insane or anything.
Really,
and
it's
again,
not.
this was not going to be some massive talking point. It was going to be a question directly to Nutshell in a phone call. But I just find it kind of insane that a dude who says there's really no quality standard and like he uses that as a defense as to why he pays so low. He's like, oh, well, the quality doesn't have to be that great, so I kind of pay low. So, like, why are you asking for these
dudes to do fucking redos and not paying them more for redoing it. Like, that just sounds fucking stupid.
changes? And, like, bro, I honestly wouldn't even be bringing this up if you didn't pay $50. Like, dude, you don't have the leverage to ask for more. You don't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he really does not. At all.
You absolutely do not. You were already underpaying for the original animation. You do not have the leverage to ask for a second rendition. And it's like, dude, I know the reason you're asking for this change is because of audience retention.
Really?
But it's like, bro, how are you going to ask this dude
Really?
to take even more time out of animation just to pad your pockets?
Really, just to pad your pockets more with money and he doesn't have any. Like, fuck that.
When you refuse to even pay him fairly.
Well, fairly. Exactly. Like, he deserves to get paid fairly because that takes time out of his day. I know it may not, you may not give a shit, but us people do. Like,
It's fucked up. You're
Really?
not even paying this guy enough for half of his f***ing animation. How are you going to expect him? Because again, that's all that audience retention does. You're not asking him to make a better product because like he did a bad job. You're asking him to make a better product solely because of audience retention.
tension so you can get more views for your gain.
Solely so you can make more money from it. Bro, I don't know. Maybe pay him more? Like you're going
Really?
to say that you have really like no quality requirements and then immediately ask for a quality change. I don't know, bro. Pay him more.
Really.
But I guess it's just my opinion.
Okay, so earlier on in the call with Sharon, or Animator 1, he mentioned that Nutshell was kind of telling him that he was paying in advance for all of his work forever. And I obviously skipped that section earlier, but now I'm going to include that part of the call to just kind of show exactly what he had said.
Okay, so he says, bro, hold on. So you say, thank you, because he complimented you for, you know, like how good you were at animating.
Damn, I can't zoom in.
Okay, so he says, bro, hold on. So you say, thank you, because he complimented you for,
Hang
you
on a
know,
second.
like how good
Hang
you
on a second,
were
I
at
just need to see
animating.
the screen.
And the,
Yeah.
so you said thank you, and he said, and the last payment was for the previous 2 animations. If it were for another 2 animations, I would have for sure done them, or for sure finished them. I don't want to just run away with free money. That's not how I roll. So he's like kind of on your ass because you like took a break or whatever.
So yeah, so pretty much he paid me for the 2 animations that I did, right?
Right.
And then I got commissioned, and I was working on the commissions. It's the one that I showed you last night.
See, this Nutshell video is kind of like the Sarah Garvin video, but not really at all because they're not using AI. They're just using real shit, but at the same time, he's kind of shitty. That's kind of shitty.
And like that one took a couple like a month or 2, right? And when he was like, he'd been texting me.
Like, think about that, a month or 2. That dude, that animator said that animation took a month or 2. That's what I mean by, like, that motherfucker needs better pay. For real, because if that takes a whole goddamn 2 months out of his life, yeah, I'd be expecting to get paid too. Fairly.
See, like,
Wait,
you
so
can
he
see-
didn't even give you a topic, like. So like you finished the 2 topics he sent you, right? So he sent you 2 topics.
yes.
You got them done, sent them out, and then you took a break.
Yeah, so look, so he sent me. I'm gonna just go up. So he sent me the payment for the last 2 I made. He sent me. He sent me the payment for the last 2 I made. He sent me this one. This is audio 1 out of 2.
Hang on.
Okay.
All right, wait. It's like kind of confusing the way that he does it. So it's audio 2 out of 2, right? And then he sent me audio 1 out of 2. Then he like he said, all right, before I send the payment for the next 2, do I owe you extra? And I'm like, yes, for the first clip because it was like 30 seconds and above. So he sent me the payment,
Okay. So you sent.
and he said,
for the
then,
Yeah.
then
Gotcha.
Yeah, why
Yeah,
they're completely
it's a-
censoring this part because it probably has very important information that the internet doesn't need to see.
He sent me the payment for the 2 ones that I already did. After I finished them. Then then he's like, yo, just checking out how's the progress. Then I sent him like the sketch of the first video. Said it was 75. Then there was the last one. Then I finished that one. I sent it to him.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's the first
And then
topic.
then he
and
sent me
the
another
second
one. Yes. And he sent me another one. Then he paid me again.
Okay.
Then he was like
Wait,
checking
wait,
on the
okay, hold on,
progress.
just
I'm
real
like,
quick. I think I'm kind of missing something. You said he paid you again. Was this for one animation? Or was this for 2?
nah, it's for 2. You can see like audio 2 out of 2, and then
Oh yeah, and then you just
like I don't know, yeah,
So
yeah.
he
Then I
sends
finished
you
it. He
audio
sent me,
1, and then he pays you for the 2 before.
So yeah, then he was asking me, he's like, yo, check. Like he already paid me, and then he sent me audio 1 out of 2.
Right.
But he paid me for the work that I did. He didn't pay me up front for this first audio. He's like, yo, checking on the progress. I'm like, I only got the sketch. Any update? I told him like I've been busy with like commissions and making daily animations. Because at that time I made like for my stuff I was trying to grow an audience for me.
Right.
So I was making an animation literally every single day for the whole month.
I remember.
Yeah,
you
it's
told me,
insane.
a little bit of that.
Yeah. So I was pretty much just telling him like I was making daily animations, and after the month is over, I'll be able to finish this video. Then he asked me again. I told him I was finishing up commissions. Told him, kept telling him I was finished up with commissions. And then that's when he was like, I told him like, yo, I've been hired. And he was like, it's been 2 months. It's been over 2 months for a clip.
So yeah, okay. So in this situation, he had paid you for 2. Then he
Yes.
sent you. Then he sent you 1.
Exactly.
You took about 2 months
Yeah.
on the 1.
Yep.
So he's
Yeah.
asking you, just like what the hell, and then,
Yeah.
you're telling him like, oh well, I mean, first of all, like obviously keep in mind this is the same guy who says he has no
Really?
time constraints. So
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean,
you mentioned it. Sorry, yeah.
which is
Like
he's not-
literally, but yet he's sitting here complaining about it.
he's technically not telling you here like, hey, you have to get this done, right?
That is true. He is not just saying that, but like at the same time.
So that's chill. But
Yeah.
like he's kind of pressing you on it,
Really.
and then you're telling him like, yo, I'm doing these animations every day.
I'm doing these other projects. I'm not worried about your project right this second.
I don't have time to do this right
Yeah.
now. And he says,
Yeah.
bro, I'm checking payroll calendar, and for you, it's been a payment for the next 2. Every time I assign 1 out of 2 animations to get on, unless there's 2 vids, I'm not counting for. The latest payment is for another 2. Also, every time I send a payment, you mention to start on the next 2 once it hits your bank. Scroll up, you can match the screenshot. So he's like kind of claiming that he pays you before the work every time here.
He's literally just like gaslighting me at this point. He's telling me that he pays me up front. Like he pays me the 100, then I do the 2 animations, which has never been that way.
Yeah, so he's saying that. Whoa,
And
whoa,
I even said it.
Before I send the first animation out of every 2, I pay you for both, which is not the case. What
Really?
actually happens is he pays you for the previous 2.
Exactly.
So he doesn't pay you up front
Yeah.
for the next 2. He
Two.
pays you for the previous 2, which is what he does
Yeah.
for everybody. That's what he does for every single animator. But he's claiming here that that's not the case.
He was
Okay.
pretty much just claiming like he paid me 100 and I ran away with his money. And I'm like, that's why I said, yo, that's not how I roll. I don't want to just run away with free money.
Right.
And then he told me like he's saying he pays me before I do the videos. I'm like, yo, it is.
Yeah. So he says,
Really?
yeah. Are you sure? Because I don't think you've paid me for these animations ahead of time. Rather for the last 2 animations I've already done.
Yeah, I just confirmed it is for the next 2. I've got a whole payment sheet with each pay screenshot as well.
What the fuck?
Bro, it's no biggie. I don't want to force you to do another one when you're occupied. Are you able to refund the amount? So now he's asking for his 100 back
What?
whenever
Yes.
he paid you for 2 you already did.
Yeah. Then he literally says right here, you can just read it.
With you, it's been. I sent the animation or the payment. You wait till it hits the bank, and then you work on the 2 that's been paid for. And I've made a note of that 2 on the profile. And even for this last payment, you said you'll get onto it once it hits the bank. So yeah, it is for the upcoming 2. Yeah, and then
So,
you
yeah.
said, okay, yeah, I was scrolling up and looking. It was really confusing.
So the gaslighting worked, by the way.
How long ago was this?
Let me see. Okay, I'm April 13th, 2024.
Holy
So
shit.
I was 16. This was when I was 16.
Last year.
The way he does the payments is just really confusing to keep up with, unless you're like
That-
counting,
Right.
and it's kind of like his job. So I never really did that.
True. Yeah. So essentially, yeah. So you did 2. He paid you for 2, and he
2.
sent you 1. You didn't do it for a while, and then he claims like, "Yo, I already paid you for this."
Yeah.
And then but he didn't. He
Really?
did not
He-
pay ahead of time. He says, "Oh, dude, it's been like this the whole time." He's gaslight.
Me, I try to tell my bag, no, you're gonna pay me my money up front right fucking now, and I'm not playing. Like,
You, and then it works. And you're like, "Oh, okay, cool, I'll do it."
Yep. So I started feeling bad because I'm like, oh shoot, like he paid me for
He's
2
right,
animations, and I, like I've been working on other stuff. So I was like, yo, I'm seriously sorry about that.
It's crazy he asked for a refund.
Fine.
Like he's that into the gaslight. He's like, "All right, bro, I guess send me my 100 back."
Yep.
whenever, bro.
I'm sorry, personally, if I was this dude, I would not send him that money back. Sorry, I'm just not. You pay me to fucking make that shit, and you make money off of it, you're goddamn right I want my money that I made from it. That's fucking stupid.
Like, he didn't even pay you in advance anyways. Like,
Really?
That's kind of crazy, but all right.
Really.
That's why whenever I took a break, I've always told him like, bro, you didn't even pay me for this.
Like, what
Yeah,
the
yeah. So
fuck?
like that's kind of the thing with the other break that I had mentioned in the original video, where like he was kind of on your ass because you. I guess that was the Obama one, right? That was the Obama.
Oh, no.
version.
Before?
No, the one I'm talking about here. Like,
Yeah.
you see the fucking Obama audio, and you took a break for like a few months. Yeah, so like that's kind of the thing is like he's he's like almost like trying to claim that he pays you in advance with shit
Really?
like this, and so he's like, "Well, you owe me, bro," when he's
Yeah.
never paid in advance.
Can't.
And he also said that he paid in advance, or that he would pay in advance in the original messages that he sent.
The message.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to like get you on the job. He's like, "Yo, bro, we pay in advance," and that is just not the case.
Case.
So
Literally.
he's continuing
Yep.
to gaslight here. And if,
Exactly.
Hey, W gaslight, bro, it works.
For real, I
Hey, good
agree.
for him.
Yeah.
It really did.
A1.
shit,
A1.
A1 gaslighting for sure. dude.
Really.
There's definitely more shit that I could bring to light, but I'm
Really?
not going to make entirely baseless claims.
Really?
Like, there's things that I've just kind of heard lightly in conversation and just not proven.
Exactly. Like, that's just about everybody. Like, there's just a lot of shit that just goes around that's just not even true.
In the slightest. So obviously, I'm not going to bring that up.
Exactly.
There's just simply no reason to. But those three things, I had semi-proof for. So
Really?
there you go. Anyways, in conclusion, nutshell, I would say let's call, but I think we're past that.
Yeah,
I offered to
really.
have a genuine conversation with you
Station.
where I press you on some things and you would be able to genuinely defend yourself. But it's clear to me that you can't defend yourself. That's why you're dodging. That's
Really?
why you're deflecting. That's why you're making up blatant lies about me. That's why you just chose to not even talk about certain things, namely like the multiple occurrences where you took over a month to pay your animators. You just completely glossed over that.
Really?
Completely avoided that one. And it's fine. Clearly you can't defend yourself. So what?
Alright, that's probably gonna be it for today. I will be seeing you guys tomorrow.